I'm John Cable, Vice President of Program Management for the Windows Servicing and Delivery team. Our team is responsible for keeping well over 1 billion Windows devices protected and productive with regular updates. We deliver monthly security updates to keep our shared ecosystem safe and healthy, and we deliver innovation, including the feature updates that continue to add value to Windows, growing it into an even more powerful tool to help you meet your business goals while keeping things running smoothly. Hybrid work is a popular topic at Ignite this year. If you're interested in learning how Windows 11 empowers hybrid work and exploring our commitment to future investments, Aidan Marcus and Wangui McKelvey have a great breakout session on this topic. The scenarios they discuss are a great start for Windows 11 adoption conversations in your organization. For this session, I want to zoom in and share with you the 11 things every commercial organization and their IT team should know about Windows 11. Think of it as the TLDR or too long didn't read version of all the amazing engineer-to-engineer deep dives and learning experiences we're offering here at Ignite, stuffed into one 30-minute session. As an IT pro, hybrid work often means your job is more complex. We understand this. Some of your users are working in the office, some are working from home, some are back out on the road working to grow your business. From our annual servicing cadence, a top ask from commercial customers, to security by default from core to cloud, the enhancements in Windows 11 were developed in response to your feedback. In true hybrid work fashion, let's jump in.
Hi all, I'm Namrata Bachwani with the Windows Servicing and Delivery team. A big part of my role is working with enterprise customers like yourselves to understand and solve concerns about servicing Windows Client. And as you can imagine, lately a lot of customers have said to me, tell me about Windows 11 and what is it going to mean for my environment and estate? So for companies like yourselves with complex management, it's very helpful to understand the details underneath, and we're here to help with that. So first, rest assured that if you have Windows 10 in your environment, you already know how to manage Windows 11. Your processes, your skills, your tools, and other investments that you've made on Windows 10 will carry over to Windows 11. And in just a few minutes, my colleagues will share more details on how to deploy and manage Windows 11 devices seamlessly side by side with Windows 10. And if you're the person in charge of applications in your enterprise, you can take another deep breath because our commitment is that if it ran on Windows 10, it will run on Windows 11. And my colleague Alex will talk about that in more depth during this session. So with those concerns out of the way, let's talk about the very first step of getting ready to bring Windows 11 to your environment. That's determining if devices are eligible for Windows 11. You've all heard about the hardware requirements. So as we've experienced over the last year and a half, with the move to hybrid work and hybrid environments, people are working from home, often on untrusted networks, and it's really accelerated the need for security fundamentals. So a big change with Windows 11 is around the security footprint. We've updated our hardware requirements so we can enable security from silicon to cloud. For devices that meet the hardware requirements, they're candidates to move to Windows 11. They're eligible and you can try it out today. It's available. For devices that don't meet the hardware requirements, we ask you to keep the requirements in mind as you plan your hardware refresh cycles. In the interim, please know that we are absolutely committed to supporting Windows 10 till October 2025. So those devices that aren't eligible for Windows 11 today aren't going to get ignored. So how do you determine which of your devices are eligible? For Pro Editions, we have the PC Health Check app that's out. For Enterprise and Education Editions, we will have the capability to determine eligibility integrated into our existing tools like Endpoint Analytics or Update Compliance. I'll turn it over to my colleague Adi now to tell you more about the security that these updated hardware requirements enable on Windows 11.
My name is Adi Hariharan, and I'm the Director of Marketing for Windows Commercial. We know you need modern security solutions that deliver end-to-end protection regardless of where devices, users, and information is located. Windows 11 is built with zero trust in mind so that you can ensure that no user or device can have access until safety and integrity is proven. As Namrata mentioned, Windows 11 raises the security baseline with new requirements built into both hardware and software for advanced protection from chip to cloud. For example, Windows 11 stores sensitive data behind additional security barriers separated from the operating system. This makes it so that information like encryption keys and user credentials are protected from unauthorized access and tampering. It is also worth noting that hardware and software work together in Windows 11, with virtualization-based security and secure boot built in and enabled by default on new CPUs. Even if bad actors get in, they don't get far. Another hot topic is the secure supply chain. While some would consider the supply chain to be the physical manufacturing and shipments of devices, it also refers to secure distribution of software to endpoints. To help keep personal and business information protected and private, Windows 11 has multiple layers of application security to safeguard critical data and code integrity. Application isolation and controls, code integrity, privacy controls, and least privilege principles enable developers to build in security and privacy from the ground up. This integrated security protects against breaches and malware, helps keep data private, and gives IT administrator the controls they need. Also, Windows 11 security extends Zero Trust all the way to the cloud, enabling policies, controls, and technologies that work together to protect your devices, data, applications, and identities from anywhere. You can also enforce compliance and conditional access with an MDM service such as Microsoft Intune that works with Azure Active Directory to control access to applications and data through the cloud. There is still so much more I could say, so I'll just say this. If you're looking for a complete view of security in Windows 11, check out the Windows 11 Security Book. It's available at aka.ms/Windows 11 Security Book.
Hey, Aria and Banner here. Did you know, as an IT admin, you have the same awesome management capabilities for Windows 11 as with Windows 10? Whether you're managing from the cloud or on-premises, both promise a great experience. Not to mention, you can seamlessly manage security updates for devices in your organization across both Windows 10 and Windows 11. Because security quality updates are typically released on the second Tuesday of the month, Patch Tuesday, you can keep the same deferral policies or a wave mentality for both Windows 10 and Windows 11. Happy managing, y'all!
Hi, my name is Alice Tang, and I'm a program manager on the Windows Servicing and Delivery team. The deployment service extends Windows Update for Business and enables you to manage driver and firmware updates just like feature updates and quality updates. It allows you to schedule update deployments to begin on a specific date. You can stage deployments over a period of days or weeks. You can bypass pre-configured policies to immediately deploy a security update should your organization encounter a security event. And finally, it helps you ensure coverage of hardware and software in your organization through deployments that are tailored to your unique device population.
Hi everyone, I'm Mabel Gomez and I'm a Communications Program Manager on the Windows Servicing and Delivery team. When it comes to keeping up with deployments, we have you covered through the Windows Release Health dashboard. It's a collection of pages for all supported versions of Windows and more. The Windows Release Health is available on Microsoft Docs, where you can find the Windows 11 Known Issues and Notifications page. There, you can learn about the Windows 11 rollout process, safeguard holds, and known issues affecting Windows 11. Another important page within the Windows Release Health Hub is the Windows 11 Release Information page. There you can find the Windows 11 history with links for every security and preview update. Details include OS build numbers, KB numbers, links for release notes, and lifecycle key dates. All the pages and content are localized in 10 languages. And one last thing, don't forget to check the Windows Release Health experience on Microsoft 365 Admin Center. We share more known issues and safeguard holds information there, including for Windows 11. We are excited to onboard Windows 11 to the Windows Release Help Hub, the official place for you to learn about Windows servicing milestones. Thanks for watching.
Hey everyone, I am Navneet Ramkrishnan, a PM on the Windows 365 team. Today I'm excited to share with you the Windows 11 experience on a Windows 365 Cloud PC. Windows 365 supports Windows 11 hardware requirements, including VTPM, UEFI, and Secure Boot, enhancing all the built-in security capabilities on Windows 11. Windows 365 makes it easy for businesses to support end users on Windows 11 on any device and anywhere. Let me now walk you through the experience of an IT admin provisioning a Windows 11 Cloud PC and the end user using one. We're now in Microsoft Endpoint Manager within the Windows 365 blade. Let's go to Provisioning Policies and take all PMs onto a Windows 11 Cloud PC. PM Desktops is the policy for all PMs, and let's edit the image. Here we can see that it's currently on Windows 10. This is the gallery that shows all images, and we have Windows 11 with Enterprise M365 apps. Let's choose this image as it has Office apps, Edge optimizations, and Teams preloaded. It's as simple as that. New users will now receive Windows 11 Cloud PCs. For existing users, IT admins can review the Work from Anywhere report within Endpoint Manager to find out eligible Windows 365 Cloud PCs and deploy a feature update to them, or else they can reprovision end users. Let's take a look at the end user experience. As an end user, I land on the Windows 365 homepage and I can see my cloud PCs. You can easily differentiate between a Windows 10 and a Windows 11 cloud PC by looking at the tile. This is a Windows 10 custom Windows 365 tile image, whereas this is the flagship Windows 11 wallpaper. Let's now open the Windows 11 cloud PC. You can see that multiple windows are open so that we can pick up where we left off. One of my favorite features of Windows 11 is the snap layout. It's pretty neat to drag windows in. You can also see that this device has the secure TPM and secure boot on. And it's as simple as that to get Windows 11 on a Windows 365 Cloud PC.
Hello everyone, my name is Joe Lurie. I'm a program manager on the Microsoft Intune Customer Acceleration team and Customer Experience Engineering team. I focus on endpoint management, whether that's a Windows device or a mobile device. Can't tell what's better for me. I'm working from home, recording from home. It's kind of dark behind me. Maybe like that. You're going to hear a lot about Windows 11 and how we bring security from the chip to the cloud, covering everything from requiring new processors, requiring TPM 2.0 to passwordless login and application control. You're also going to hear about how we can use the same tools to manage Windows 10 and Windows 11 devices. So if you are using Windows Autopilot and Windows Update for Business today on Windows 10, you can use those same tools on Windows 11. If you haven't made that leap to the cloud yet, you're still using Configuration Manager and task sequences and WSUS and WSUS for deploying and managing Windows 10, you can use those same on-premises tools for Windows 11 as well. Your end users will find a lot of productivity out of Windows 11. Everything from snap layouts and snap groups to quickly arrange their application windows on their monitors, to the new Start menu, which brings their favorite apps together with their list of documents that have been recently opened, all into one place. Individually, any one of these might be a good reason to start preparing and planning your upgrades to Windows 11. But when you put them all together, the productivity for the end user, the management for you, the IT pro, the security for your security admins, and then add some Windows 11 specific security features that are coming soon, all this added together is why Windows 11.
Hey team, Zach Dvorak here. I'm a program manager on our Microsoft Endpoint Manager team. If you're using Microsoft Endpoint Manager to manage Windows 10 devices, we've made it super simple for you to upgrade to Windows 11. But before you start, you'll want to make sure that your devices meet the minimum system requirements for Windows 11. We've got several great options for you. The first is Endpoint Analytics. If you're using Microsoft Endpoint Manager, this will likely be the easiest solution. You just need to be onboarded to Endpoint Analytics. For Intune managed and co-managed devices, this is as easy as clicking a button in the admin center. For Configuration Manager devices, you'll also need to enable tenant attach and ensure that you're keeping your on-prem infrastructure up to date. Once you've got Endpoint Analytics set up, navigate to our new Work From Anywhere report and select the Windows metric. You can quickly see how many of your devices meet the Windows 11 requirements and which requirements are your top blockers. If you go over to the Windows tab, you can get a device-by-device breakdown of Windows 11 readiness. Next up, we have Update Compliance and the new Windows 11's Readiness Status Report. If you're not yet able to use Endpoint Analytics, Update Compliance enables you to see your enrolled devices meet the minimum requirements and review top hardware blockers. Lastly, if you're not able to use either Endpoint Analytics or Update Compliance, but you want to determine Windows 11 readiness status today, we've got an interim solution for you too. With our hardware readiness script, you can determine if a single device meets the minimum system requirements or deploy the script across your organization to determine readiness at scale. So, quick recap. Endpoint Analytics, Update Compliance, Hardware Readiness PowerShell script. With these three options, there's something for everyone. We encourage you to start assessing Windows 11 hardware readiness in your organization today as the first step in planning your Windows 11 upgrade.
Hi everyone, this is Rochelle from the Universal Print team reporting in from Toronto. Printing has long been a pain point for both admins and users alike due to issues like driver configuration and complexity. These drivers traditionally have allowed printer manufacturers to provide a rich print experience through features like watermarks and other custom print options. But these drivers can be very complex and difficult to keep up to date. With the Universal Print, Microsoft's Cloud Print solution, you'll no longer have to worry about drivers because Universal Print is driverless. All data is stored securely in the cloud and backed by Azure Active Directory certificates. And you'll also no longer have to worry about any on-premises print servers. Universal Print makes managing printers easy for admins and also offers a simple, no learning curve experience for users. Not only are we getting rid of drivers with Universal Print, but now in Windows 11, we're providing printer manufacturers the ability to maintain that rich, customizable experience through the Print Support app, which is a customized Windows application. Printer manufacturers will be able to easily associate their printers with a Print Support app, and then they can add all their customized print options and workflows. This is a complete game changer because you'll still be able to maintain the custom attributes that printer manufacturers provide and that users need. The Print Support app is the path forward for both home printers and enterprises through Universal Print, and it also helps to blaze the trail for enterprises that are still using print servers. The Print Support app can be used with Universal Print through Universal Print Ready printers, so there's no drivers and no servers needed, and it can also be used with printers connected through the Universal Print connector. The best part about all of this is you might already be licensed for Universal Print, since it comes with a lot of the Windows 10, Microsoft 365, and education subscriptions. So head on over to aka.ms/updocs to get started.
Hi, I'm Alec, and I work on the Windows Update user experience. Our goal is to build an update experience that keeps organizations and users protected and productive without disruption. We know how important uptime is to both admins and end users. So to help you plan better and have more certainty that your device will be there for you, Windows 11 introduces downtime estimates to let you know how long it will take for your device to reboot for an update. You'll no longer see just update and restart, but now we'll give you an estimate, down to the nearest minute, so that you have much more predictability in how long an update reboot will take. This feature is powered by a client-side machine learning model that locally evaluates device attributes to predict how long it will take to update. With millions of hardware and software permutations in our ecosystem, and through the help of our Windows insiders, we were able to create a model that was trained in the cloud to accurately predict for your device. And additionally, for customers who choose not to send data, this model will still work for you and run locally on your device. We're really grateful for the feedback from the community, and as a result, we made a number of important changes to our feature. For example, starting this fall, we're going to be giving you per-minute granularity instead of the 5-minute intervals that we started with when we first released the Windows Insiders. And we want to say thank you again for all of that feedback. There's some great content out there talking about the work that's been done to go and make updates better. For example, you can check out a blog that talks about how we reduced update download size by 40%, and we're hoping to share even more about downtime estimates in the future. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alex Lopez. I'm a program manager for the App Assure service, but today I am representing a large group of individuals across Microsoft who are passionate about application compatibility. One of the most important questions our customers ask when deploying a new version of Windows is, will my apps work? Because your apps are so important to you, it's important to us that you're confident that those apps will work on Windows 11. That is why we made application compatibility a core tenet of Windows 10, and we continue that commitment in Windows 11. There are a number of investments we make in application compatibility that I'm going to describe briefly, and I encourage you to learn more by checking out our most recent Windows 11 blog post. The first and most important investment is that we build every release of Windows with compatibility in mind. We invest in rigorous testing and investigation of retail and commercial apps to prevent introducing compatibility issues as we service and update our in-market products. We validate thousands of apps for each release, and as a result of our investigation work, we're able to drive app fixes and OS fixes before each release. Because of this, over 99.6% of applications are compatible with every release of Windows. Even with these high compatibility rates, our customers seek extra reassurance through their own application testing. To make this even easier for you, we've created TestBase for Microsoft 365, which is an Azure service for app developers and IT professionals. TestBase facilitates automated, data-driven testing of your applications with the latest pre-release and generally available builds of Windows. It enables you to take advantage of intelligent testing from anywhere in the world. And lastly, we've got App Assure. If for any reason your applications don't work on Windows 11, our engineers will work with you to diagnose and fix the issues at no cost. We've worked with thousands of customers since launching this service in 2018, and we have found that over 99.6% of your applications work with the latest versions of our software. We continue our commitment to fix that small percentage of apps that don't work so that you can be confident in deploying Windows 11. With these investments and services to help you, Microsoft truly takes responsibility for compatibility. If you would like to learn more or want to get started with TestBase or App Assure, check out our latest blog with all the info and links that you'll need.
Windows 11 offers real value to those supporting hybrid work and a platform for us to continue providing value based on your feedback. We're taking a measured and phased approach to the rollout. We know you will likely do the same. We're here to support you as you adopt Windows 11 while continuing to manage and update your Windows 10 devices. Many of the people from today's session have created deep dives for you in the Video Hub on Tech Community. For a list of those in-depth, on-demand sessions, visit aka.ms/windows@ignite. In addition, we host monthly Windows Office Hours on Tech Community to answer your questions and help keep your adoption update efforts running smoothly. Come engage with us. We'd love to talk with you.